Hi, I'm Bart Hanson, the owner and operator of CrushLivePoker.com. The following hand comes from our call-in show that we record at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Time every Monday. If you want to call in your hand, check out the phone number in the description.
Hey, Bart, how you doing? I got a 1-2 hand for you at a Parks Casino in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Heroes under the gun +2 with 9-8 of spades. I opened at 12. Villain 1 in the hijack calls 12. Villain 2 in the cutoff
All right, hold
calls
on.
12.
You're going too fast. Hero to 12, under the gun 1, 8-9 of spades.
Under the gun +2, yeah, 9-8 of spades.
Okay.
Open 12.
Yep.
Villain 2 in the cutoff calls 12.
Yep.
Villain 1 in the hijack calls 12. Villain 2 in the cutoff also calls 12.
So hijack calls, cutoff
Right.
calls.
And then Villain 3 from the button squeezes the 52. He has 420 behind.
So
This is also the fourth time.
start with like 475?
Yeah, he starts roughly with 475.
Okay, and you have him covered, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting with like 950.
Okay.
This is the fourth time that he's 3-bet me, but this is the first time he's squeezed.
Okay.
I actually call the 52. Do you call there or do you fold?
So you made it
12.
8-9 of spades for 12. I think that, see, here's the thing, right? I think with the people, because there are people to your left. What are the people stack sizes to your left? Are they right around the same as you or a little bit less?
No, they were definitely less. They were probably right around 300, 350.
Yeah, I think the fact that the people to your left have called makes this just kind of a, you just get a fold pre-flop because
Right.
if you call and the other people call, then, it's much, much better if you're heads up. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you open to, like, hijack and the button 3-bet you, you could certainly call, or if somebody in the blind 3-bet you could certainly call, but this hand diminishes in value as a standalone hand when we think that people are going to come from in between. So I would probably just fold.
Okay. So you much rather call heads up?
Yeah,
Do a heads up situation.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. The pot is roughly 128.
So did the other people call or did they fold?
No, they folded. So
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
The flop comes 10 of spades, 7 of hearts, deuce of clubs.
Okay.
I check.
So you said the pot's like 120 or something like that?
Yeah, about 128. That's when I got down.
128. Okay. And he's got about 425 left. Okay. So 10-7 deuce. Yep.
Yeah, rainbow. I check. Villain leads out for 85. I call. I think that's just pretty standard.
So he bets 85. Hero calls. And obviously, like, if the turn, I'll just do a little future prediction. Like, say, for example, the turn's a deuce or a 3 and it goes check, check, and then the river comes another card below a 10. You have to bet the river. You've got one of the worst hands you can possibly have, and most of the time the guy's not going to have a pair, I would say. So
Right. Well, that's actually, this is kind of my question. The turn came the 5 of hearts.
Okay.
I checked, and he checked back. And then my question was for you is, on the river when, if we whiff, like what rivers are we jamming, and then what rivers are you avoiding? Because I think he could still check back like jacks here, afraid of queens, afraid of set the tens, just for like pot control. But I don't know. I mean, he only it's like a pot size bet on the turn. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But so go ahead.
I would just say that, like, if I'm in the villain spot here, so if I'm playing against you, I just can't really call, especially on a rainbow board. I can't really call down. The only thing that will pique my interest, let's say I had ace king or ace queen, or you know what I mean, or whatever it is. The thing I would pique my interest is that if if you try to bluff like an overcard, like a king or a queen or an ace, I think an ace is just plain suicide. So people that say, oh, you've got the bottom of your range here, you have to bluff. That's not true. I think betting an ace on the
fold.
Yeah, betting an ace on the river would be, I think, very bad for, because like you said, even if he sometimes has like some pot control checkbacks with overpairs, I don't think he's going to fold to an ace on the end. The ace hits his bet flop check back range. So an ace is certainly not a good card for you. I would tend
I don't
to
really have the aces anyway in my range.
Well, that's what I mean. So when
Not
you
too many,
bet,
at least.
like
Right.
when you
Right. It doesn't
bet,
make any sense.
yeah, and I would probably avoid a king too. So a jack makes your hand. In 8 and a 9, you can check, right? So the board's 10, 7, deuce, 5, right? You make your hand with a 6, you make your hand with a jack. In 8 and 9, you can check. So we don't want to really bluff probably ace, king, or queen. So you just bluff everything else.
So if you now the river comes in 8, are you turning that into a bluff, or are you checking for a showdown?
No, I don't think so. Why would you turn that into a bluff? Because if you're looking at a small portion of his range as being like,
Pairs.
yeah, pot control pairs, those are always
Right.
going to call on the river. And
Yeah.
they're not going to fold. And you don't need to turn an 8 into a bluff if he has
Okay.
ace highs, right?
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what was the
only reason
river?
Why river? We ended up binking. The river's the 6.
Okay.
And now my question is just bet sizing. I mean, he has about pot's about 300.
Mm-hmm.
He has about 300, but it's like, do we go greedy or do we just try to get some, I don't know, small value?
Yeah, I'd probably just bet like I don't know. God, I don't even know what you can really do here. I mean, it just seems like he's just going to fold out everything. But based
Yeah.
upon what you're saying on the turn, I mean, you could bet like really, really small, maybe like 40 or 50 or something like that. Try to get a crying call or have him spaz
Yeah.
out. I just don't see him really
Yeah.
calling much more. I
Right,
just
he
don't know
can't
how
really
many
call.
overpairs he
Yeah.
has on the turn, So
Right.
what
Really
did you
just-
do?
Yeah, I mean, I bet 100 and he snap folded ace king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, thanks for the call.
No problem, Bart. Have a good one.
Hey guys, if you like what you've seen here, please click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time we put up a new video. And if you want to check out crushlivepoker.com for the first month free, use the code YTA100. Click on the link right there.